Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this session, we are going to learn a very interesting topic. It's related to a fast API. So, what exactly the fast API? What is a fast API? Where to use? What is use of fast API? See, the name itself suggests the API and then a faster one. Means it's faster API. So basically, we are already aware about the API. It is application programming interface. Okay, it is used for uh, producing the JSON response, which is used for traveling the information over the internet. A lot of things we are known about the API. The API we can develop in many technology, like can use any server side scripting for that. Okay, but also we know, but what exactly the fast API nowadays? It is very trending one. Okay, many people are using a fast API. So basically, the fast API is a Python modules. Okay, it is a one kind of Python module, and using this module, you can easily create a faster API. The main feature of the faster API is it provide a proper documents. We'll see the practically so that you can understand how it provided documents and what exactly you can use. Means there is once you created this API, the developer there is no need to worry about what kind of parameters should I pass, what kind of response it will generate, which method they have used for this calling API. So everything it provided proper documents once you created these things. Okay, and one more thing, like we have to no need to create no need to install any external heavy software, so a lot of things. Okay, it's very simple things we have to use. Just two three modules are there, we have to install it, and accordingly we can make the fast API using Python in faster manners. In 5 minutes, within a 5 to 6 minutes, we can generate the API response as well. Okay, so like what are the steps I have already mentioned in Notepad. So first of all, we have to install the pip install Python fast API. So this module we have to install, and for installing this thing, you have to go to the command prompt, and once you open the command prompt, just paste this command. I have already installed this, so it may give the response that the requirement is already satisfied. See that, okay? In the similar manner, you have to install one more thing, that is a Uvicorn standards. Okay, so what exactly this? It provides some server kind of environment for, because you have to run this response on browsers for, and we are not using any externally server. So this is what the responsible the Unicorn will provide a server environment. Okay, that's all. These two models we have need to use, and once you install properly, then go to any ideally project. Okay, and just go to that ideally project, and you can create one file. That is, you can create any name of file. For example, I'm creating the file that is main.py. Suppose I'm using any folder here, and accordingly I will open the folder. So let's say that I have this created file. I'll make one file and save that file as a main API. Okay, you have to save this. Uh, Choose any folder where you are using a Python file, main API dot py. So just check main API dot py. Okay. Now, simply first of all, you have to import these two files which are needed for creating the fast API. Which are the two models? This is first thing. See, typing import union and import a fast API. These are the two models which is responsible for generating APIs. So go there and just type it. Okay. So union is a module which is responsible providing a response. Okay. So you can provide any kind of response using union, and this is a module which are responsible generating API. And we have using this module, and we are storing accessing into the variable. Okay. Now, with the help of this app, you can create a lot of things of methods. So generally, the REST API is going to provide. So you can use the get method, put method, delete method, a post method, a lot of method you can create it. But as of now, we are simply what we are going to create. One simple get method you are going to create. So now just add API slash get, and this is a routing kind of thing. So by default slash, and we are nothing providing. So means whenever you're going to open the browser and type that localhost and address, so before any starting, the by default this message will get open. Okay, but if you want to add any slash things, that also you can do, that also we can see, but as of now there is no need to pass. So that's all. This is what the things. This is the thing that we have created. Okay. Now the thing is that this we have done. We have saved the program.py also. Now how to run this program? For running this program, there is a thing is that you have to go to that root folder. So let's check aus.py. Okay. Here also I have saved that same file that is called a main. So let me open this main. Oh, sorry, cmd in command prompt. Now just paste this. Hit enter. Okay. Now it is working fine. It is watching on standard. Let's go there. And that's all. See, we are getting the hello world messages. Okay. So basically that is not working on that root location we have saved in another file. So that is we are getting a default message as a hello world. This is what your JSON response. So this response you can generate within using any kind of like technology. But what is exactly the main feature of fast API? Okay, even you can provide any kind of method here and accordingly that's suppose I'm getting item ones. So even you can provide many methods and accordingly it will give the response as well. But the main feature of fast API is though it is generated faster one, but the exact feature of it provide a proper document. See, you can just paste the slash doc and hit the enter. That's all. See, it is a proper document is fast API is going to provide. Okay, so whatever the method here use the subgate method, so it will provide every detail. So there is no parameter need to pass, so that developer will no need to worry like what kind of response it will generate, what kind of data type they have used, everything. If you submitting any get methods or any put method, then also it's going to provide the what kind of data you have to put. See, here in item code you have to find the item id and you can just scroll it down and you can also try itself yourself so that it will be given this kind of response as well. So here is a try execute option also they are going to provide. um you can just try it out so that it will provide one window so that you can enter some id. Suppose I'm entering a 7 id and you can get execute also. Execute. So that main thing is that it providing such a kind of environment so that once we have created a script and provided deployed to the developer accounts, so developer will access this document and he'll come to know everything about the like what kind of URL it is or what kind of we have to use, what data need to pass, which is a compulsory and what kind of response it provides. Okay, so the fast API is trying to provide a like it trying to fulfill the lack of communication between the API developer and actual developer. So this document will provide everything so that the time is get saved and developer also is not get confused. Okay, so in this way we can create a fast API. There is nothing like most complicated. So as of now we are just creating a simple API, but you can like embed this fast API model in the Django or Flask like framework so that it will be a properly a web framework. So within a web framework also you can install these modules and accordingly you can generate the API. Later on you can connect with the databases and then accordingly generate a dynamic API. Just up now we have to just understand like what exactly the fast API, how to install the fast API, how to create a unicorn server and how to run the program and how to generate data, generate the response. The main feature about the fast API is provide a proper document so that it will be overcome the lack of communication between the API developer and the app developer. Okay, in this way you can create a API and also you can generate the JSON response. Okay, guys, thank you guys, thank you for watching.